Hello and welcome to Kaya's Ace Workshops. Come on in, come on in. Oh, hello. Welcome to my study space. So the first thing we're going to talk about is organization. Organization is very important in college because your professors are not going to tell you what's due. They're going to give you the syllabus, and that's just what that's going to be. And then also, we're virtual now, so it's very important that you keep up with your assignments and you're organized, because you can't just run into a classmate, in Boulder, and you're like, hey, did you do this? And you're like, oh my God, I forgot. That's not a thing anymore. So writing down your assignments is key so you can remember them. This is actually Gio's planner because hers is cuter than mine. See? And you see how everything's color coordinated. So she knows by colors what is coming up and what dates. So yes, that is one way to be organized. Okay, so we're talking about organization and not just discuss planners. However, the problem with planners is people buy them, but don't open them. And then if they do open them and write their assignments, and they just don't open them again to view what the assignments are due, which defeats the purpose of a planner. So sometimes I just really like to use a whiteboard because it's really hard to miss your assignments when they're in your face. I purposely put this right by the bed, so when I open my eyes, that's the first thing I see, and I actually scare myself at how many things that I have to do. So again, we have the color coordination. Everything in green is work related. My CBT class is in black. My ethics is in blue. Research in red, and group in purple. So I can just distinguish what's coming up and what is not. And so yeah, the whiteboard. Now, some of you may be technologically savvy. So if you are technologically savvy, Outlook Calendar may be for you. It's just a way where you can plug in your classes as well as your work schedule into an online calendar, and you can get notifications from that. This is Gio's right now, so we're kind of in her business. You can see all of her classes and work schedule, and it will give you notifications of when stuff is coming up. So yeah, if you're technologically savvy, this may be the tool for you. Now, one piece of advice is you cannot study in your bed, okay? Because like me, you're just gonna fall asleep and you're not gonna get no work done. So find a better place to study. This can either, count as studying at your desk in your room, or if you do not have a desk in your room, then maybe it could be another space. And this could include the dining room table. Another study tip is to clean the space around you. I know for me, if I see clutter around me, it just gives me a lot of anxiety. And once I push everything or put everything up, it's oh my God, now I can actually focus on my schoolwork because not a lot of stuff around me is just everywhere. Yet another study tip
is to study in a place that has like bright lights, whether that be opening your windows or having a light right above like your desk area, or just lighting up the room in general. It really helps you see better, and this is great for people who wear glasses. Try not to strain your eyes. So here are some extra tips. So one tip is minimize your distractions. So I know what works for me is I do not like have my TV on when I'm doing work because all I'm going to do is watch it, okay? Next one is developing a routine. So try to like, if you usually eat before class, stick to that. Make sure you eat before class and make sure like if you go to bed at a certain time, normally when you're on campus, make sure you stick to that. It just kind of helps make everything seem normal. And also another thing is don't wear your pajamas to class. I know it might be tempting because you're not, around other people, but it just makes you like more cozy and like lazy. And I just noticed when I put on like real people clothes, it just makes me feel like I'm actually in a classroom. It helps me focus. And this is just a goodbye. Here are some more tips for you guys for Zoom University. And just hit me up if you have any more questions.
Oh, you're recording. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I started
Oh,
again.